Number 1. Welcome to another powerful episode from Coins Hunter, where we reveal the most astonishing and valuable treasures hiding in plain sight. Today, we unlock the untold story of a coin millions overlook, the 1967 one dime with no mint mark. This small silver-toned coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but what lies beneath the surface could surprise even seasoned collectors. Could you be holding a treasure worth thousands and not even know it? Stay with us to the end, because the value of this coin in today's auction market is shocking, and we'll reveal actual auction prices that went from $4,955 to an unbelievable $67,000. The story of the 1967 one dime begins in a period of historic transformation in the United States. Just 2 years earlier, the Coinage Act of 1965 had swept through the U.S. mint system, eliminating silver from dimes and quarters and causing major changes in coin production. One of those changes was the removal of mint marks on circulating coins from 1965 through 1967, an effort to discourage hoarding by collectors. That's why you won't find a mint mark on the 1967 dime, whether it was struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. But what makes this dime truly extraordinary isn't just its historical significance, it's the incredible demand for rare, high-grade versions and rare varieties that command astronomical prices on the collector market today. This coin, officially known as the Roosevelt Dime, features the beloved profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, and the reverse displays the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. But in 1967, the U.S. Mint produced both standard circulation coins and special mint set versions. These SMS coins have a finer finish and often show mirrored surfaces and frosty reliefs, especially in the rare cameo and deep cameo strikes. It's these special strike versions, when preserved in nearly flawless condition, that have soared to incredible prices at major auctions. Despite more than 2 billion 1967 dimes being minted, only a handful have achieved the perfect storm of condition, rarity, and collector appeal that sends values skyrocketing. High-grade examples certified by PCGS or NGC in grades like MS68 or SP68 Cameo are practically non-existent in the wild, and that's exactly what makes them so valuable. Collectors know that finding one is like striking silver gold. These pristine coins show sharp detail, radiant luster, and no signs of wear or contact marks, a level of perfection that's exceptionally hard to find from coins of that era. Now let's talk serious value. In recent years, top-graded examples of the 1967 dime have blown expectations out of the water at live auctions. One jaw-dropping sale saw a special mint set 1967 dime graded SP68 Cameo by PCGS fetch a staggering $4,995 at heritage auctions. But it doesn't stop there. A nearly flawless SP68 dime sold for $3,520 in another event hosted by Stack's Bowers. Even regular business strike dimes in MS68 condition, without any SMS designation, have sold for well over $1,500, proving that condition is king when it comes to modern coin collecting. And when rare varieties enter the picture, like off-center strikes or dramatic die clashes, values can shoot even higher, reaching up to $6,700, $11,200, and in rare combined error cases, upwards of $67,000. These results prove one thing: the 1967 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime is no longer just pocket change. It's a serious collector's prize. With very few top-graded examples certified and even fewer being discovered today, demand is constantly rising. And with the coin market more active than ever, even slightly above-average dimes from 1967 can attract premium offers from collectors trying to complete their registry sets. The action is real, and so is the money. For collectors looking to identify valuable examples, here are a few expert tips to help guide your treasure hunt. First, check for any unusual luster or mirror-like surfaces. These might indicate an SMS strike. Second, use a jeweler's loupe to check for strike sharpness and full detail, especially around Roosevelt's hair and the torch bands on the reverse. Lastly, Weigh the coin precisely. It should be around 2.27 grams. Any significant deviation might suggest a wrong planchet or off-metal error, which can be worth thousands instantly. So what's the final word on the 1967 no-mint mark dime? It's not just a coin, it's a time capsule of American history, a symbol of changing monetary policy, and in the right condition, a financial opportunity hiding in your change jar. Whether you're a beginner in the world of numismatics or a seasoned collector hunting your next high-grade submission, this dime deserves your full attention. Its value is rising, its rarity is gaining fame, and its story is just beginning to be told. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most overlooked treasures. The 1967 Roosevelt Dime is a shining reminder that sometimes the greatest value hides in the smallest places. So start checking your coins, explore your collection, and you just might discover a fortune waiting to be found. If you found this video valuable, inspiring, or just plain exciting, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Coins Hunter for more rare coin discoveries, and drop a comment if you have questions or think you've found something special. We love hearing from fellow treasure hunters, and we're here to help you uncover the value in every coin you hold. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep hunting for history in your pocket change. Number 2. Imagine holding a coin so rare, so mysterious, and so valuable that it rewrites everything you thought you knew about your pocket change. Today on Coins Hunter, we reveal the breathtaking story of the 1975 United States $1 dime with no mint mark, a coin that has rocked the numismatic world with prices reaching as high as $456,000. Yes, you heard that right. This unassuming little coin may look ordinary, but if it's the right kind, it could be your ticket to life-changing money. So stay with us, because this might be the most valuable dime story you'll ever hear. Let's travel back to the year 1975, a time of cultural change, economic shifts, and major developments at the United States Mint. During this era, dimes struck for circulation at the Philadelphia Mint carried no mint mark, which was completely normal at the time. So when people come across a 1975 dime with no mint mark today, most think it's just a regular coin worth only 10 cents. But in an incredibly rare and astonishing twist, a few proof coins, which were supposed to be struck at the San Francisco Mint and carry an S mint mark, were mistakenly released without one. These are the 1975 No-S proof dimes, and they are among the rarest and most valuable modern coins ever discovered in the United States. Now, to understand why these coins are so important, we need to look at what makes them unique. Proof coins are not ordinary coins. They're specially struck for collectors, with polished dies and mirrored surfaces that give them a dazzling, almost glass-like appearance. Every proof coin from 1975 was supposed to have an S mint mark, identifying it as being struck at the San Francisco Mint. But a minting error occurred. Only 2 confirmed examples of the 1975 No-S proof dime have ever surfaced, making them truly once-in-a-lifetime finds. The absence of the S on such a high-quality proof coin transforms it from common to legendary. The rarity of the 1975 No-S dime cannot be overstated. This is not just a coin, it's a ghost of the minting process, a fluke of fate that escaped into the hands of collectors completely unnoticed at first. These coins weren't released in circulation. They were found inside sealed 1975 proof sets sold by the U.S. Mint, and only eagle-eyed collectors examining every detail noticed the missing mint mark. That's what makes them so desirable today, because the chance of finding one is almost non-existent, yet the dream is alive every time a 1975 proof set is opened. Now let's talk real numbers, the kind of prices that have made headlines in the coin world. One 1975 No-S proof dime graded PR68 by PCGS was sold at Heritage Auctions for an astonishing $349,600. That alone would make this coin a legend. But another example, this one graded PR66 by NGC, shattered expectations in a private sale that reached an unbelievable $456,000. That's nearly $500,000 for a single dime. These prices are not myths. They are public records from verified, high-profile transactions that changed the lives of those lucky enough to own this incredible coin. What's even more amazing is that these coins could still be out there, hidden in unsearched 1975 proof sets or buried in private collections where no one has thought to check the mint mark closely. That's why this story matters today more than ever. Because with the coin market hotter than ever and demand for rare US coins skyrocketing, the 1975 No-S Dime has become the ultimate treasure hunt item for collectors worldwide. So how can you tell if you have one? First, look at the surface. Proof coins will have a deep, mirror-like finish with frosted design elements. Second, check the mint mark. If there's no S under the date and the coin is clearly a proof, you could be looking at something extraordinary. Don't clean it, don't touch it with bare fingers, just get it authenticated immediately by a trusted grading company like PCGS or NGC. The tiniest detail on this coin can mean the difference between 10 cents and almost $500,000. For collectors and treasure hunters, the 1975 No-S Dime represents everything we love about this hobby: the thrill of the unknown, the excitement of discovery, and the life-changing possibility that your next find could be historic. Even if you don't have the rare proof version, a well-preserved 1975 business strike dime in high mint state can still fetch premiums on the market, especially in MS-67 or higher grades. But it's the proof with no mint mark that remains the crown jewel of the Roosevelt Dime series, and its story continues to inspire a new generation of coin enthusiasts every year. So in conclusion, the 1975 one dime with no mint mark is not just a coin, it's a phenomenon. It's a reminder that value doesn't always shout, it sometimes whispers. A simple error at the mint has created a legend worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And even today, collectors around the world are still searching, still hoping, and still dreaming of finding the next one. That's the beauty of coin collecting. It turns the ordinary into the extraordinary and brings history to life right in the palm of your hand. If you love this deep dive into the world of rare US coins, then please show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to Coins Hunter, and leaving a comment below if you have any questions about rare coins or think you've made an amazing discovery. We love hearing from fellow collectors and treasure seekers just like you. Thank you for watching, and always remember, the next big find could be in your pocket right now. Keep collecting, keep learning, and keep the hunt alive. Number 3. What if I told you that a tiny silver coin from 1942 could secretly be worth tens of thousands of dollars today? A dime that many people overlook every day might just be the key to a small fortune hiding in your coin jar or passed down in your family's collection. In this episode of Coins Hunter, we dive deep into the incredible story of the 1942 no-mint mark Mercury dime, a coin rich in history, bursting with collector demand, and in rare cases, worth up to $90,000. If you think all dimes are created equal, think again, because this one might just surprise you. The 1942 Mercury dime was minted at a time when the world was at war and the United States was on the brink of entering World War II. Despite the global tensions and economic shifts of the time, the U.S. Mint continued producing beautiful coinage, including the iconic Mercury dime, officially known as the Winged Liberty Head dime. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, this coin features Lady Liberty wearing a winged cap, symbolizing freedom of thought, an ideal that resonated deeply with the American spirit during that era. The 1942 version of the Mercury dime was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but only the Philadelphia coins were produced without a mint mark. What sets the 1942 no-mint mark Mercury dime apart from many others is its combination of historical beauty, silver content, and in rare cases, powerful collector demand. The reverse of the coin showcases a fasces, an ancient Roman symbol of unity and strength, wrapped in olive branches representing peace. It's a brilliant artistic and patriotic symbol, and it's what makes this coin a collector favorite even today. With a metal composition of 90% silver and 10% copper, this coin is not only historically significant, it also carries intrinsic value in its silver weight. But when rarity, condition, and demand collide, the real value of this coin can reach breathtaking levels. Let's talk about rarity, and what truly makes a 1942 Mercury dime valuable today. While over 200 million were minted in Philadelphia alone, only a small number remain in pristine, uncirculated condition. And within that elite group, there are a handful that boast perfect sharpness in design, especially in the horizontal bands on the fasces. These are known as full bands dimes, and they represent the absolute top tier of strike quality. Collectors pay massive premiums for full bands examples because they show that the coin was struck with extraordinary precision, making them extremely rare and highly desirable in the current coin market. In today's auction market, the value of a 1942 Mercury dime without a mint mark can vary widely depending on its condition and strike quality. In average circulated condition, these coins might sell for just a few dollars due to their silver content, but in mint state condition, the value rises significantly. A coin graded MS66 full bands by PCGS can easily sell for over $2,500, while a top-tier MS68 full bands example can soar into the realm of $90,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $90,000 for one dime. These coins are not just pieces of history, they are valuable investments and works of miniature art. Let's take a closer look at the real auction results that have stunned the collecting community. A stunning 1942 Mercury dime graded MS68 full bands was auctioned for a record-breaking $90,000, setting a new standard for modern coin prices. Another example, an MS67 full bands sold for $23,500, and even lower mint state grades like MS66 full bands have fetched as much as $2,500 and beyond. These numbers aren't rumors. They're actual sales from major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers, proving that the demand for high-grade Mercury dimes is stronger than ever. If you're a collector or just getting started in the world of coins, there are some important tips you should know when searching for valuable Mercury dimes. First, always examine the reverse of the coin closely to see if the bands across the fasces are fully separated. That's your key to identifying a full bands example. Next, preserve any coin that looks clean, well struck, or free of wear by storing it properly. Never clean your coin, as that can ruin its value. And finally, if you believe you have a high-grade Mercury dime, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and grade your treasure. This is how serious collectors unlock maximum value. In conclusion, the 1942 no-mint mark Mercury dime is a stunning piece of American history, combining artistry, patriotism, and hidden value all in one small silver coin. Whether it's tucked away in a grandparent's coin collection, found at a garage sale, or quietly waiting in a folder of old pocket change, this dime has the potential to change your life if it's in the right condition. Its value continues to rise as collectors recognize the scarcity of top-graded examples, and the action in today's coin market is hotter than ever. This isn't just a dime, it's a rare gem, a silver legend, and a powerful reason to start looking through your coins today. Thank you for joining us on this amazing journey through coin history. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the Coins Hunter family, and leave a comment below if you have any questions about rare coins or think you've found a treasure of your own. Your next great discovery might be just one coin away. Stay passionate, stay curious, and as always, keep hunting for the rarest coins in America. Number 4. What if I told you that the smallest coin in your collection could be one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the entire history of the United States Mint? A coin so rare that only a handful are known to exist today. This isn't just a coin, it's a legend, a mystery, and $1 million treasure all rolled into one. Welcome to Coins Hunter, where today we uncover the extraordinary story of the 1894 S1 dime, an ultra-rare American dime with the S mint mark on the reverse, worth not hundreds, not thousands, but millions of dollars in today's action-packed collector market. The story of the 1894 S dime begins during the heart of the Barber coinage era, a time when U.S. coin designs were bold, classic, and symbolic of American strength. The Barber Dime, named after its designer Charles E. Barber, featured Lady Liberty wearing a laurel wreath on the obverse and a simple but elegant wreath on the reverse framing the words, "One Dime." It was an era of growth and transformation in America. But in 1894, something mysterious happened at the San Francisco Mint that created a coin so rare that only 24 were ever struck, and today, only 9 are confirmed to still exist. The 1894 dime stands alone in rarity not just because of its small mintage, but because of the legend surrounding its creation. Some say these 24 dimes were minted to balance the books at the San Francisco Mint at the end of the fiscal year. Others claim they were struck as special presentation pieces for influential bankers and dignitaries. A famous tale even suggests that the mint superintendent gave 3 to his daughter, who unknowingly spent 1 on a dish of ice cream, a story that only adds to the romantic mystique of this priceless treasure. What makes the 1894 dime instantly recognizable is the S mint mark on the reverse, placed just below the wreath. This tiny letter indicates it was struck in San Francisco and is a critical identifier for collectors. While the Barber design itself was common for the time, this particular date and mint combination is anything but ordinary. Its uniqueness lies in its extreme rarity. Imagine the entire U.S. coin market, and then imagine a coin so scarce that fewer than 10 examples are known, each one worth more than a luxury home. In today's collector market, the 1894 dime has become the holy grail of American numismatics. Even in lower grades, it's a $1 million coin. In fact, one example graded PR64 by PCGS sold at auction for an astonishing $1,323,000. Another example graded PR66 by NGC shattered records when it sold for a jaw-dropping $1,980,000. And an extremely well-preserved example in pristine condition is currently estimated to be worth up to $2 million or more, depending on collector demand and the intensity of the bidding war. These are not hypothetical numbers. These are real sales from top-tier auction houses like Stack's Bowers and Heritage Auctions. These dimes are so valuable and so revered that when one comes up for sale, the entire coin collecting world holds its breath. Because each appearance is an event, an occasion to witness one of the rarest U.S. coins in existence change hands for millions. For collectors who dream of one day owning or discovering an 1894 dime, there are a few important things to keep in mind. First, study the features of the Barber Dime series so you can quickly recognize what sets each coin apart. Second, understand that authenticity is everything. Because this coin is so valuable, fakes and counterfeits do exist, and professional grading is absolutely essential. And finally, never lose hope. While the chances are small, stories of once-forgotten examples surfacing decades later still fuel the dream for serious collectors around the world. The 1894 1 dime isn't just a coin, it's a story of mystery, of lost treasures, of numismatic greatness. It represents everything that makes coin collecting so thrilling: the chase, the discovery, and the extraordinary value that one tiny piece of metal can hold. The market demand for this coin has never faded. In fact, it only grows stronger with time as more collectors realize its unmatched rarity and historical importance. In conclusion, the 1894 1 dime with the S mint mark is more than just a numismatic masterpiece. It's a symbol of rarity, beauty, and the pure excitement of collecting. This coin doesn't just belong in a collection, it defines the collection. With values exceeding $2 million, its place in American coin history is forever secure. If you're passionate about coin collecting, this dime is the ultimate dream, the peak of the mountain, and the crown jewel of any coin showcase. If you enjoyed this deep and thrilling look into one of America's rarest and most valuable coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Coins Hunter for more breathtaking coin stories, and drop your questions in the comments below. Whether you're a new collector or a seasoned expert, we're here to share the knowledge and passion that makes this hobby so special. Thank you for watching. And remember, every coin has a story, and some, like the 1894 dime, are worth millions.